Hi, I'm Greg Dell, and today I'm here with attorney Rachel Alters. How are you, Rachel?
I'm good, Greg. How are you?
Good. And today I want to talk about the disability insurance company Mutual of Omaha. And I know that we've handled tons of claims with Mutual of Omaha, and you've handled many, but just recently you had a case that was successful after Mutual of Omaha denied the claim. And so, can you talk a little bit about that so that someone watching this video might be able to relate to that experience that your same client had?
Sure. I have a client who she's a civil engineer and had a very successful business. She was making somewhere in the neighborhood of $200,000 a year working. She worked for this company for over 3 years. Um, and she developed severe back pain. She had a back surgery. She was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue syndrome, and she could no longer work. So she filed a claim with Mutual of Omaha, and they gave her a real hard time. They didn't want to approve it. They denied her claim, and she called me, and I helped her prepare a very extensive appeal. She went for a functional capacity evaluation to determine how long she could sit, stand, bend, stoop, and the physical therapist found that she could not even do sedentary work. So we submitted the appeal to Mutual of Omaha, and Mutual of Omaha ended up overturning the decision, and now she's on claim. They paid her a very significant amount of past benefits, and now we're managing her claim. And she's still seeing her doctors on a regular basis, and she's currently applying for Social Security disability and waiting for approval on that as well.
Okay, so that was great that the client was able to get the benefits. Now, you made it sound very simple, but obviously that was an involved process. You reviewed thousands of pages of information. Also, did you work closely with her doctors and the functional capacity evaluator? What was your role in terms of, helping the client by working with her doctors? How do you
Right.
go about doing that?
My client, since she had extensive, complicated problems, she had several different specialists that she was seeing. She was seeing an orthopedic doctor, she had a rheumatologist, she actually had an infectious disease doctor, a general practitioner. So I personally spoke with all of them, and we worked together to get them to put their opinions in writing, discussing why they believed that she wasn't capable of doing her occupation. They filled out attending physician statements and wrote letters, and I had significant involvement with that. And then with the functional capacity evaluation as well, she did have thousands of pages of medical records. So not only did I have to review them, but the physical therapist, prior to doing her functional capacity evaluation, thoroughly reviewed all of her records, so he knew her history. I worked with him hand in hand, and when he prepared the report and sent it to me, I also discussed it with him. And yet it is a very intricate, involved process.
And was she ever paid benefits at all?
Prior to, no, she never received any benefits, so they owed her about 18 months in past benefits. And now she's on claim currently, and her doctors are still saying there's really no chance she's going to go back to work anytime soon.
And what was her primary diagnosis?
Originally, she had some back issues, but she had all over body pain. So, and she was very fatigued. So after a while, they realized that she was stricken with fibromyalgia, and that's her main diagnosis as of right now.
Now, I know you've handled thousands of claims, well, hundreds of claims for people with fibromyalgia. From your experience with Mutual of Omaha, do you find that they typically approve or deny claims with fibromyalgia? And in this claim in particular, why do you think they denied it initially?
Well, I think what's typically the problem with fibromyalgia and Mutual of Omaha, as well as other insurance companies, is that there really isn't objective proof of somebody's diagnosis of fibromyalgia. It's based on a subjective complaint of pain or fatigue, and there's no real blood test that you can take or an x-ray that you can take to show. So it's easy for an insurance company, such as Mutual of Omaha, to deny these claims because they base it on the fact that, well, this is just based on what a patient is claiming, and there's no way to prove it.
So, is that what percentage of claims with fibromyalgia would you say you see get approved from the initial outset?
Very few.
Okay, and that's because of the lack of objective evidence.
Yes, and also, the doctors aren't really, you have doctors there to treat you. They're not really there to document in such a way that will get you approved for disability benefits. So we have to really work with the doctors to get them to document better what the restrictions and limitations are of these claimants who have fibromyalgia and aren't able to work.
All right, well, Thank you for sharing that great success story with us. I know that any of our lawyers are available to offer a free consultation at any stage of a claim, whether it's the application stage, whether you have to file an appeal, or if you've already exhausted your appeal and you have to file a lawsuit. Give us a call anytime, no matter where you live in the country. We're always available to let you know if we can help you.